You are now listening to Sembang Panas Podcast.
Yo, what is up people? Selamat datang ke lagi satu episod Al-Kisah Podcast. So sebelum kita mulakan kita punya podcast, jangan lupa podcast kita dibawakan khas kepada anda oleh teman-teman kami daripada AceRealtorsSg. Untuk masyarakat, demi masyarakat.
Jadi kalau korang nak beli rumah ke jual rumah ke, tak payah pening-pening kepala, korang boleh saja hubungi mereka di social media mereka @AceRealtorsSg.
Korang juga boleh terus hubungi mereka di talian 88779923 88779923.
Dan macam kita selalu cakap, tak kisahlah kalau korang nak jual rumah ke, beli rumah ke, sewa rumah ke, ataupun korang planning, ada plan untuk menjadi seorang ejen hartanah di dalam Singapore, and maybe korang tengah mencari a group of Agent Hartanah to join. Apa lagi yang korang tunggu? Join the best one in the market right now. Tak lain dan tak bukan daripada AceRealtorsSg. Dan kita akan jumpa korang sebentar saja nanti. Let's go.
Cakap betul, tak ada soro-soro. Ini podcast cakap betul. Tak ada soro-soro. Ini podcast cakap betul. Tak ada soro-soro. Ini podcast cakap betul. Tak ada soro-soro. Siapa-siapa boleh go, semua kita undang. Siapa berani masuk, jangan sebat temberang. Al-Kisah bikin panas macam goreng pisang, itu sudah terang. Panggil semua geng-geng minat turun, jom masuk gelanggang. Jom masuk studio, dah berapa banyak idol, kita kasih sampai viral. Al-Kisah dapat title, ini sembang panas. It's not for the weak, ini sembang panas. Real life on the mix, boom. Sembang panas, 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 panas. Sembang panas, 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 panas. Sembang panas, 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 panas. Sembang panas, 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 panas.
Yo, what is up people? Nama saya Aidi Isyam.
Zabaliza.
Dan selamat kembali ke episod Al-Kisah Podcast. Kita sebelum kita mulakan, kita nak ucapkan ribuan terima kasih kepada semua yang telah menyokong kami selama ini, dan juga yang masih lagi mendengar podcast kami ataupun masih lagi menonton podcast kami di YouTube. Terima kasih daripada bawah hati kami, bottom of my heart lagi. Bawah hati kami,
From the bottom of my heart.
dari bawah hati kami ya. Bottom
Bottom of my heart.
daripada yang paling bawah hati,
Bawah buntut.
Okay guys, jadi dalam episod kali ni is we gonna be talking about something a bit more serious. I know that korang have been
Sabar. Aku realise every time when we start kita punya podcast kan, bila topik serius kan, kita cakap I want to talk about something a bit serious. Padahal dia serious gila. Bukan a bit lah. Then after that when today is a bit more relaxing. It's not a bit relaxing. I think we're having a bit too much fun.
Actually betul juga. Okay, hari ni topik serius. Serius. Pasal korang selalu I mean we do receive feedbacks. Ada yang cakap kadang kita macam guys asyik fun je, kita nak serius pula. So korang rindu that informative punya kind of podcast that we as and when kadang kita bring in.
Betul.
So today is gonna be one of it lah.
Korang selalu tak serius.
Yalah, kita kira infotainment. Kita informative and entertainment.
Entertainment 80%, information 20%.
Betul. Pasal
That's why
kalau nak tengok semua information, pergi tengok berita.
Betul.
Atau ceramah.
Betul.
Okay. Jadi hari ni punya episod adalah one episode that I would say inspired. Ataupun is it called inspired? Inspired by one of the podcast dalam Singapore, which is daripada Hey Korangz. So I don't know if you guys know about this, but recently one of diorang punya teasers actually got a bit viral because of the topic lah. And the topic is pasal nafkah. Jadi untuk korang-korang yang tak tahu podcast teaser yang mana satu, Aidi akan playkan sikit dan kita akan dengar, okay? So jom kita dengar. Bismillah. Bismillah. Sekejap.
Okay.
There's two extreme ends. Satu, husband tak berguna, tak kasih ni nafkah, and then there are ones who alhamdulillah give good amount nafkah, but then the ladies are showing it off on social media and stuff like that. Hey Korangz, I don't know if you all pernah come across, but there's this one influencer on social media. I selalu nampak dia post her nafkah time, where she will record a video of her saying it's time to get her monthly nafkah. Then her husband will transfer. The amount is like 4 figure, and she will show the transaction each time. I get that nafkah is a gift, but what worries me is her flexing her wealth, and majority of the comments are actually in support of her getting the nafkah. I'm shocked. The thing is that kan, macam what's your opinion on this influencer posting about her nafkah time? Personally I feel they're okay. That they will post the amount is like 4 figure kind.
Maybe because these people, diorang support because diorang pun nak lah husband diorang kasih diorang the same amount, you see.
Okay. See there's two extreme ends. Satu, husband tak berguna, tak kasih ni nafkah, and then there are ones who alhamdulillah give good amount nafkah, but then the ladies are showing it off on social media and stuff like that.
Okay. So it's a very decent sebelum tu disclaimer, ini bukan nak, kita tak ada beef dengan Hey Korangz, and to be honest, kita belum dengar lagi the full episode. But since topik ni tengah viral and some of you guys actually send it to us, nak kita bahaskan ataupun nak kita talk about this nafkah punya topik. So let's go about it.
I think most of this podcast will be more on the guy's perspective of nafkah, because since both of you guys are married, aku technically memang belum kahwin, so I have nothing to say or experiences about nafkah lah. So and I think this will be a good episode for people to understand the guy's perspective on nafkah, because naturally we always hear the ladies yang selalu cakap, oh suami aku kasih nafkah gini tak cukup, suami aku gini nafkah, oh suami aku kasih very good amount of nafkah. We have never hear like guys saying, oh aku kasih bini aku nafkah this amount but I'm struggling, or aku kasih nafkah for bare minimum, something like that. So I think this will be more on a guys punya luahan hati lah.
Luahan hati.
Perspektif lah.
Okay, but coming back to apa yang kau baru cakap tadi, aku rasa macam you don't maybe one of the reason you don't hear guys talk about it is because itu memang aku feel like it's tanggungjawab kita sebagai husband to kasih nafkah. Amount tak kisah berapa. Okay, I'm not talking about the amount, I'm talking about giving nafkah is memang tanggungjawab. And bahasa nafkah ni, and like one of the comments here lah, ada yang cakap ni, alhamdulillah for girlies yang dapat nafkah, tak kisah sikit atau banyak, yang penting bersyukur husband tetap nak kasih. That's one. And the other one, yang one of the comments yang cakap, ladies is going to be 2025. Real talk, if you think nafkah is just about the dollars, then you need to get more education. I said what I said. So this is one of the important things yang aku rasa a lot of people do not understand, because in our community lah especially, aku rasa when it comes to nafkah, the first thing that people gonna talk about is duit. Berapa husband kasih kepada wife. It's basically just that nafkah. They don't talk about nafkah in terms of pakaian yang husband provide untuk wife, nafkah in terms of food that husband put on the table for the family, macam the part where the nafkah where ada bumbung atas kepala, all this nafkah batin is another story lah. So aku rasa these are some of the things that a lot of people do not talk about. But as long as usually lah, apa yang aku nampak, when the dollar punya nafkah is not given,
that's when the
noise will even when the rest is fulfilled, as long as the nafkah dollars not given, that's it.
Is there like
confirm
a calculation for nafkah, like it should be a certain percentage or whatsoever? Is there any such thing, or is it just
help me understand this a bit. Okay, aku confused a bit right now. Okay, pasal aku tak pakai term nafkah ke apa, aku just bagi je.
Satu, husband tak berguna.
Sorry. Kakak sabar kak. Kak, saya nak berbual kak. So like help me understand this. Okay, to me is bagi duit, it means bagi duit. Okay, I never like claim it as nafkah ke apa, because maybe I'm just my family lah.
Okay.
So like what is actually, kalau for people like me yang bodoh, what is actually nafkah? Is it the thing that you contribute that you give to contribute to your household ke untuk directly untuk bini? What is it?
Which nafkah you talking about?
Okay.
There's two types.
Okay, yeah. So there's actually macam aku cakap tadi, a lot of types. But usually when they talk about nafkah, the thing that they are referring to is how much the husband give to the wife monthly for her own use.
Yeah.
Where that money you cannot question whatever your wife buy with that money because it's her money.
Okay.
This is where the term my money, your money, my money, something like that. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. So the other one is the another version of the nafkah is basically expenses for the house.
Like
yeah, that one
buy
is
her
that one is
clothes, buy her
another thing.
food.
Basically, all the basic necessities that you need to provide for her lah.
Okay.
For her and your family lah. Basically.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah.
So,
So
yeah.
which one?
No. You explained it already.
So is there any calculation for the nafkah or is it ikut kemampuan?
Honestly, it from what I know lah. Ni honestly from what I know, dia tak ada cap. And then dia tak ada macam percentage. Dia tak ada macam 20% of your pay. Macam gitu dia tak ada.
Okay.
Dia basically how much you want to give because it's a gift from the husband to the wife, right? So how much you want to give is how much you give lah. Dia tak kisah berapa amount, tak kisah so semestinya kau earn million. Let's say 5,000 tapi kau cuma kasih 500, it's wrong. Tak boleh. Dia basically berapa husband nak kasih and berapa kira wife bersyukur, alhamdulillah
So
dapat lah.
by right, whatever amount that the wife get, the wife is not supposed to question or the wife is not supposed to macam, but your gaji 5,000 per why I only get 500.
Yeah, but here's the thing yang aku tak faham because when we talk about relationships ataupun when we talk about marriage, okay, definitely husband tahu wife earn berapa. Macam for example, if let's say the wife okay, let's take in aku punya consideration, wife not working. Okay? Wife not working, so I'm the only one working. So whenever I get my paycheck, standard aku akan bayar rumah, bayar duit dapur, adakan apa ni, aku pas duit bini aku duit
Masak.
dapur, kasih mak bapak, kasih ni, ketepikan untuk savings budak-budak and everything, and then there comes the nafkah untuk bini.
Okay.
So untuk aku, pasal aku kerja gaji tak fix. So kadang banyak, kadang sikit. So usually and aku rasa the amount yang aku kasih wouldn't matter so much because even my wife know if let's say dia dah habis pakai, not enough, she can just ask for more. So that nafkah thing is just here's the thing, aku perasan dia I don't know whether it's true or not, but you cannot give macam macam for example aku selalu kasih every month kan, gaji macam duit dapur dengan duit nafkah satu kali tu aku kasih.
Need to be
So
separate.
dia macam kau tak boleh macam dia kasih nah macam gitu, tak boleh. This is what I heard lah. I don't know whether it's true or not lah. So dia macam kau nak kena specific. Macam okay, for example, okay, ni 500 duit dapur, ini 500 duit nafkah you, something like that. Dia nak kena bahasa be
Bilang.
specific and
Yeah,
say
so
that okay, ini nafkah you.
So that
something like
because
that.
the nafkah, the wife can buy anything that she want. Then duit pasar is just duit pasar mah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, correct.
So I fuck up somewhere, is it?
I know lah. I mean, I wouldn't say fuck up lah, but macam aku cakap bahasa this is masing-masing because different families have different cara of running things in their household, right?
Yeah.
Betul tak? So there are husbands where some husbands that I know yang bahasa dia tak kasih pun, pasal kad dia memang bini dia pegang.
Okay.
So basically how much nafkah you want, you just take. That kind of thing.
Is nafkah wajib? Or is it just I wouldn't say a tradition, but more to macam
No, dia bukan tradition, dia mesti.
Wajib
dia
lah, wajib.
Wajib kasih. Wajib, if I'm not wrong lah. Wajib kasih.
So kalau tak kasih, kira kan berdosa lah.
Something like that lah. If I'm not wrong lah. Yeah. So
Okay.
that's why it's a need lah. But okay, let's go back to that conversation tadi.
Okay.
Yang from Hey Korangz, where he talk where they actually talk about this influencer where laki dia kasih bahasa four-figure income semua. There are looking at the comments on that influencer page, there are a lot of supporters.
Yes.
Yeah. So because here's the thing, aku personally feel macam it's okay what. It's her money, dia punya suka, dia nak buat apa. Dia nak post ke. I know there's definitely, kalau bahasa orang-orang tua akan cakap jangan post pun, nanti orang mata merah, nanti orang, but that is not her problem, it's your problem what.
I think another issue that might cause, I mean it might not be her problem, but because of her posting, there might be macam the couples out there that are struggling, the husband kasih a certain amount of nafkah that might not be as high as what this influencer receive, and then like bini will compare, then it become a gaduh, then naturally orang akan macam yelah diorang post macam gini, habis kita yang macam gini orang nampak, nanti it uses that as a fighting, macam you kasih gini je, you tak tengok dia ni dapat berapa nafkah, dia boleh lah dapat gitu, saya macam gini.
But then that is wrong on the other person who's receiving end of the content.
It's how you receive the content.
Yalah,
Don't
I
you
mean,
think so? Aku
that
rasa
is
macam
why
macam mana aku nak cakap macam instead of you thinking that way, why not bila korang lelaki bini macam if let's say korang susah struggling for example, okay, tak cukup rezeki macam diorang, why not you look at it, wah yang best husband dia dapat gini, I doakan you murah rezeki mana tahu satu hari you boleh kasih because that was what happened between aku dengan Shu. When bila part kita baru-baru kahwin, aku tengah kerja full time, aku belum buat university, belum buat apa-apa, so aku punya income was like basic 3-4k about that. So when aku got the when we saw, aku pernah nampak dia punya video long time ago. So bila kita nampak, then that was what happened. That was the conversation that happened between me and Shu. Shu bahasa just tunjuk aku ni cakap, I doakan ni murah rezeki you, jadi you pun boleh satu hari. And alhamdulillah there were times where alhamdulillah rezeki, macam business was good, she get that. Kau faham tak? So macam it happens, doa isteri. Kau faham tak? So it really depends on how you receive dia punya the news ataupun the videos that you see lah.
Okay, for my understanding, right, what you mentioned about nafkah and all this, right, is like macam kau kata is gift to the wife. And is basically a religion thing lah that you provide. So if to me, right, if looking at the concept of it, right, it's to me is technically the same as macam don't say influencers ada juga yang macam normal couples who are not content creators do take photo of gifts that the husband buy for them. Thank you so much for buying me this watch, thank you so much for buying me this necklace and all this. You want to say flex, I don't think it's flex, but it's more of showing appreciation, but just on social media. So to me, it's like if this particular I know this influencer also lah. So if this particular influencer like, nafkah time, see how much my husband transfer me, example like that, isn't that like showing appreciation that my husband give me instead of macam, how to say this, I'm flexing my wealth. Macam kau nampak laki kau boleh buat dia tak,
dia tak cakap macam itu, it's different context. Kalau macam cakap korang semua just jealous pasal laki korang tak transfer macam laki aku, that is a different ball game, Ni macam she's just showing off, and macam one of the comments, if it makes you happy, post. But the thing is, macam kita cakap, dia macam kalau let's say, I think when you go agama side, they will definitely advise you not to, pasal takut penyakit ain. Penyakit ain, because as much as most of the people out there are happy for you,
you never
but
know.
there are definitely yang macam makan best ni dia, that kind of thing.
It's unintentional. Niat will just cause penyakit ain.
Correct. But like I said lah, if it makes you happy, if that gives you the content that you want to do, then by all means who's gonna stop you?
And actually also based on this, right, actually only recently this thing pop up, like macam this content that somebody talked about it, but actually if I'm not wrong, this influencer has been doing it for a very long time already. It's super long, very very long already.
I'm surprised actually. I follow the influencer, but I never seen her nafkah time before. I only see her other normal content.
Talking about nafkah kan, aku got story bahasa there was a couple lah. Dulu kawan aku dengan Chu lah. So basically I don't know how the conversation started between the wife and Chu, but suddenly it came to nafkah. Okay. So she was asking macam, oh how much I dikasih, how much gini. Tu dia macam, wow best sih. Macam gitu tau. Tak aku macam, aku overheard but aku just didn't want to get involved. So aku just keep on talking to the husband. Lepas tu dia panggil, Yang you tengok,
It's this kind of things
ID kasih shoe macam gini tau. You ni. Habis I nak beli baju pun you tak kasih. Tak aku macam, fuck. No, the thing is, aku tahu how hardworking the husband is. Dia kerja Grab, dia kerja full time. Lepas hustling. It's just that
not yet rezeki
lah. Belum rezeki to have like a lot you know. Kau faham tak? Macam, but aku see the husband doing it. And so bila dia dah cakap gitu semua, then later on that kita pergi isap rokok. So bila kita pergi isap rokok, the husband kind of macam talk to me macam, asal saya tadi diorang berbual nafkah. Then aku got macam,
don't know how to answer.
I'm here with you sia. Aku tak involved in that conversation sia. Tak aku cakap, aku pun tak tahu sia. Then aku tanya dia lah macam, kau okay tak? Dia cakap, tak asal aku kecil hati sia bini aku cakap macam gini. Macam habis dia cakap macam, kau tahu saya aku hustle macam mana. And bukan aku tak kasih, aku kasih. Okay, that's the part yang aku got taken aback. Husband dia kasih, okay, kasih nafkah, bahasa duit tapi tak banyak. But the rest of the things in the house, bil rumah, bil elektrik, bil telefon, wifi, everything, duit dapur semua, everything is on him. Okay. And here's the thing, the wife is working.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but the
duit dia lah.
Duit dia lah. Which is I would say for
like normal
for
lah.
everyone is normal lah. But usually most couples nowadays macam a bit more understanding. Husband aku tak cukup, so the wife also keluarkan. That one is normal. It's just that dia kira ikut style lama lah. Kira macam, okay, whatever expenses is still on me.
Correct.
So it's just that nafkah, the financial nafkah tu dia kasih tak banyak lah, because he don't have enough what.
Correct.
Sampai
nak kasih semua sia.
Sampai to the point where then it becomes a full blown macam deep conversation tau. So he was telling me like every day he ration himself $5 only to eat.
Wah, fuck.
Kau try imagine lah, $5 to eat. And dia kerja full time 9 hours tu. Lepas tu malam terus sambung Grab tau sebelum balik.
Wah,
for at least for another 3-4 hours. So habis dia macam ration himself $5 only. Aku cakap, gimana $5 kau makan apa sia? Dia cakap, that's why kau tengok aku selalu tak makan apa macam lunch. Aku selalu tidur. So nanti usually dinner sebelum dia start tu baru dia
makan.
dia makan. And usually dia makan is within that $5 lah. Dia beli macam epok-epok dekat Ojaki ke.
Yalah.
Dia beli bahasa Mac Chicken $2 ke. That kind of things, you know. Habis aku macam, aku tak tahu. Aku tak tahu bini dia macam mana aku nak cakap.
The wife still compare and rasa macam tak bersyukur kind of thing.
And when the wife said it, right, it wasn't like joking.
It was kasar.
It was kasar, like macam, I want you to understand this, you know. I want you to hear this. Tapi
she don't understand the guy's point of view.
I think it's almost the same feeling but a bit worse when your parents compare you with another, your cousin ke apa. You see his subject.
But ni wife.
That's why I say it's worse because we're talking about money, more sensitive. Ni grades and all this, right, is still macam small fry honestly. Tapi macam the fact that we don't like our parents comparing our cousins punya grades. Now you're talking about money and your wife is the one who said it.
Kalau wife dia tak bekerja kan, aku masih
can close one eye
kau faham tak? But the thing is, you are working and your money is your money, you know. Like husband kau macam there were times where macam end month kan, dia hustle gila babi tau. Aku cakap, asal kau macam back to back, asal kau kerja macam 12 jam. Dia cakap, tak aku just need to make ends meet lah untuk bayar this extra. Aku macam, okay. Then aku macam, bini kau kerja by right she could have use her salary to tolong top up
But she really like macam
but
duit
then
her, duit dia.
no, but it's not her. The husband don't let.
Oh, the husband don't
Yeah,
let.
but then kau as a wife, aku feel macam kau patut appreciative sikit lah.
Okay, let's turn the table around. If you were in that guy's position and your wife compare like that, how would you feel and what would you react?
Wah.
How would you react?
Ini robot so. Ni confirm balik gaduh sia. Confirm.
Aku rasa aku tak gaduh. Aku akan go to one corner and just keep quiet over there.
Aku would feel like shit. I mean, as a man, if my wife were to do that, aku definitely will feel like shit. I mean,
would you guys macam give more and suffer more and like hustle even more, or you guys will just give the same and still continue your normal hustle?
Aku would definitely give more, hustle more, give more, but then that means that I won't be at home most of the time and don't you fucking complain lah. Dia macam ni yang kau nak apa? Aku giving you the money so that pasal ni yang kau nak kan, but then nak kena butter trade lah. Aku not gonna be at home most of the time lah. Don't complain lah. Once you complain, it becomes another issue lah. That's what I feel lah.
Tapi I've heard of cases where macam kau kata dorang not at home and all this right, and still the bini lagi macam one thing after another lah. Macam first it was a monetary issue. Kau tak kasih aku cukup. Lepas tu it became
dah kasih cukup, no time.
Then after that no time, now got kids. Then now you're not a family man. Then last cerai. So for all the hard work that guy put in, right?
Not that guy lah, like a guy.
A guy, no. This one is an actual story. I know actually somebody who kena like that. First, no money.
Okay.
Guy hustle. Hustle lah gila babi dia. Same lah, like very hustler like that. Then after that, dah ada duit, no time. So after that, complain. Then after that, suddenly got kid.
Okay.
So now he needs to hustle even harder more than before.
All the more not at home.
So instead of the wife using money for her own expenses, now it has to become the kids' expenses. So now she's complaining that she don't have her own expenses now. Because macam kira kan dah cut off lah pasal now untuk anak prioritize anak apa. Then after he hustle even more. Last time kena cerai.
Wow, fuck. Kesian siya. But we bastards. I mean, Aku tak tahu macam when you have a kid, like you still would think macam, oh ya, aku tak ada duit, so aku pergi shopping. Would you think that way? Like all your money now, like as much as possible is for the kids.
No, definitely for the kid. That was the mindset. But then while having the kid, you must take care of the mother also. Macam that's the mindset of the person, the woman. Which is not wrong.
True, definitely.
But at the end of the day, imagine after going through all of that, right, all the hustle, all that one, right, just to make the family happy, balik rumah dah kena F tu balik pasal not a good father, not a good husband. Lepas tu last cerai. And then all the hard work where? Down the fucking drains, ya.
Tapi ni case husband hustler, there are cases I think also mentioned in the podcast, laki yang tak kerja. That's a different story.
Itu kita simpan. Kita akan kembali dalam part 2 to talk about that, because aku ada banyak
banyak cerita.
Banyak sangat cerita macam gini. But yalah, kita akan jumpa korang in part 2. Tapi sebelum tu, yuk kita berbual dengan teman-teman kami daripada AceRealtorsSg. Let's go.
You are now listening to Simbang Banyak Podcast.
Okay guys, kita kembali dengan rakan-rakan kami daripada AceRealtors. Apa khabar? Dah lama tak jumpa. Kita last jumpa diorang tahun lepas ke?
Ya, tahun lepas kita jumpa korang.
Kita kan nak joke
Last year tahu kita jumpa korang.
Setahun almost a month kan kita tak jumpa, because they went on a holiday.
Ya, bestnya Anya semua pergi holiday. Kita pun pergi holiday apa?
Dekat
studio
Jurong Pioneer. Okay, kita berbual pasal holiday nantilah. Since it's the first time kita jumpa dorang after the New Year.
Okay, that's so weird. Pasal it's like first time kita jumpa after a new year.
Betul lah, after a New Year.
Okay lah, apa lah.
Okay, aku nak tanya korang, how was your 2024 recap so far? Like apa korang punya like achievement ke, or regrets ke, or
biggest achievement, ada awards ke, ada apa-apa ke?
I mean, untuk kawan-kawan kita ni adalah dia apa, aku Aku dulu lah kasi
Okay. Kasih dia
stage
break
sikit.
nanti
dia
Okay.
Happy for my brother.
Okay.
Dia dia happy, so this happy for my brother.
Sedih lah. Pasal tak dapat Haji. Yeah, so on overall 2024 was still a good year.
Okay.
Managed to serve I think over 30 over clients.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's a lot. So that means close 30 over
30 over.
Whoosh.
So that's
Okay,
me
okay.
personally lah.
Okay,
Right,
okay.
So I think same goes for the team. Then I think it's enough for me to reach the big stage again. Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
So what's standing I don't know lah. But the thing is should be enough to reach the top stage lah.
Annual awards lah.
Annual awards.
Okay.
Every year is based on 2024 punya. Let's say then this year kita akan naik lah.
Okay.
So I think based on that, insyaAllah I should be getting some lah.
What was the requirement to naik the big stage?
You hit the commission for the year.
Okay, what was the commission?
So I think the lowest is something 150, 180.
Okay.
So
150k lah kan,
Yes.
bukan
150 $150.
The one placing about 1,000 lah.
Oh,
1,000.
Okay.
1,000 out of almost 9,000 agents in ERA.
Okay.
that's like a top 10% lah.
Correct.
Oh.
10%.
Okay.
So for us, this is a bit of recognition lah for your hard work. I mean, it is also at the end of the day, how we achieve this is actually thanks to our clients who trust us, trust Ace Realtors through, going through the most expensive asset that they have, which is their house. Because true enough, I think every individual yang paling benda paling mahal is dia punya rumah.
Betul.
And for them to trust us to go through this journey with us, like going through the steps with us, we really appreciate that lah. Without our clients, I think this award also actually means nothing also.
Dia dah macam tengah buat award speech.
I would like to thank my mother and my father.
Actually top 20% pun like what Shwandi cakap lah, out of 9,000
Yeah.
of agents. So it's still
Doing well.
okay lah.
Yeah.
So you're still in the top tier of the company lah.
Then after that top 10, then baru the standing ah.
Then 1,000.
1,900.
Dia
Of course,
turun.
the first top 100, I think the first 50 tu, that's where all the millionaires are lah.
Oh, so top 50 is already the millionaire
Most of
club.
the millionaires are correct.
Okay.
Then they have millionaires, then they got rising millionaires. Then from there on, it all comes to the standing lah. So far, for the past 4 years, myself, for 5 years, dapat naik lah.
So top apa your one? Top
So I did got top 5, top 7.
top
700 lah, 700. Bukan
top 7. Oh, itu top 7. Bagus juga.
Yeah, it's still a lot out of 9,000. Okay. Nak tanya, I'm curious, who is always the top one, the first one?
In ERA.
ERA.
Siapa nama dia?
Kevin Kuah.
Kevin Kuah.
Okay, tak pernah dengar. But okay.
Dia
Consistently.
consistently.
Oh, gila babi ada ni.
Kalau kau dengar, kau pun macam skill juga lah.
Okay.
Dia punya closing is dahsyat lah. It's dia punya
Confirm
fall,
close
dia punya fall over dah berjuta.
Dia punya 1 month closing I pernah teringat lah. I think 1 month 500,000 mana ada kan?
Ada. More than that pun ada.
Okay, so it's not about quantity but how much you sell and your commissions lah basically.
Yes, correct.
So even if macam example lah, kau top 10, aku top 20 tapi aku close 10, kau close aku close
2
20
je lah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Tapi aku punya comms lagi tinggi pada kau punya 10.
So it goes by
Because for example, let's say you sell a 20 million punya property, the 2% comparing to a 200,000 or 500,000.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So the quantum is higher, right? So definitely your commission will be higher lah.
Okay.
But there are 20 million properties, 25 million. So those who handle that part, 1 tahun dorang macam close 2-3 deal, tu dah beli holiday lah dorang.
Okay.
Agent Hans pula, what was your 2024 recap and biggest achievement?
2024. Okay.
Dia dah tulis notes.
Oh, dia
Tak
tulis.
ada. Ni Hana hantar. Because dia monitor all dia punya dalam sistem kan. So she just forward to me lah. I think for 2024, I've never, because I've been in the industry for about 17 years.
Okay.
So the normal awards macam quarterly, kita ada quarterly punya awards tau. Macam for one quarter you dapat awards ke tidak, ada placing ke tidak, all this commission lah. So quarterly awards alhamdulillah lah, memang kita dapat
consistent lah.
For this year, last year kita dapat quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3,
alhamdulillah.
and then should have quarter 4 lah.
Okay.
And then last year pun kita dapat elite award.
Okay.
And then Singapore punya placement is the SG Real Agents Excellence Award.
Okay. What is that award about?
This one is bukan ERA.
Okay.
This one the whole of
real estate, all property agents.
So the good thing about AceRealtors ni, I think Shwandi, everybody pun ada placing lah dalam. So they recognize. This one lagi susah because kenapa? You cannot have any black dot, no record, tak boleh ada kirakan apa-apa lah, complain ke apa ke semua tak boleh. You are not eligible. So you must be clean to enter this award.
Dia kirakan dia ada vet through dulu lah sebelum kawan get you guys
they
inside.
They can reject you lah. They can reject you.
Okay.
And the highest yang I've ever reached in my entire career is for last year is Rising Millionaire.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
Wow.
So alhamdulillah lah. To be honest, they just did this Rising Millionaire for the last 2-3 years, something like that. So I actually memang try to put the target lah last year. So alhamdulillah dapat.
Okay, so in the next few years, insyaAllah the top millionaire, billionaire area, insyaAllah.
Rising millionaire.
Dia actually
that's one tier down the millionaire, right?
Yeah. So you need to have at least 500,000 of sales and above lah.
Alhamdulillah.
So the thing about this is, jangan salah faham lah. Kita agent ni, kita ni kadang-kadang bukan money minded tau.
Okay.
In order to reach some of our goals kan, kita don't really macam fikir pasal duit, tak. It's actually the more you help people, you will hit the target.
Betul.
So don't think that agent ni semua mata duitan lah, dia go out for sales for numbers. Not all. Sebenarnya my mentality is bila you will hit your target, tolong orang lah achieve what they need to achieve lah. Diorang punya problem ke, diorang punya goals ke,
betul.
As long as we help people along the way, like all of us kan, then you will hit your target insyaAllah. Ni banyak tolong orang ni.
Betul.
As a group, we all have the same target. Everyone, even though didn't reach, which our brother hit dapat, tapi everybody still dapat naik.
There's progression
lah. We still go up to the stage where it's enough for us to still go up.
Okay.
But of course, the main target is there's always a climb that we
correct.
So the rising then millionaire. InsyaAllah one day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to check with you all satu benda. Okay. During we are talking about 2024 punya recap sekarang. In 2023, what was your New Year's punya resolution or goal for you guys?
Kalau korang ingat.
Like macam okay, in this industry aku ada goal ni, by 2024 I must make sure I hit that goal.
For 2023
Yeah.
Mine was Rising Millionaire.
So you hit your okay. Sure.
The minimum is the Star Awards every month.
Okay.
So Star Awards, Star.
Yeah.
Correct, Star. Then Rising is the ultimate goal.
Ni what is explaining is kita monthly. As long as you do 10,000 punya transaction, you will receive a Star Award.
Okay.
If you do 50 over 1,000 per month, you will receive the Superstar Award.
Okay.
Then you do 100,000, you get diamond.
100,000 is
100,000 you get diamond.
Asyik 100,000 aja, asyik diamond aja. Alamak.
So diamond tu it's also hard to achieve also. So but it does help lah. So the small target for me was Star. That's what I will need to hit every month.
Okay.
So I will work on it lah.
So dia pacing, your pacing lah.
My own pacing.
Okay.
So with that, you know that if you were to get that consistently, you get some superstar. Satu terselit diamond. InsyaAllah you boleh naik lah.
Okay.
Okay, kita dah cakap pasal achievement. I want to know in 2024 apa korangnya biggest regrets? Like something yang korang
macam
feel
deep
that
pula ni benda.
korang can do better but didn't. Something that can help to improve korangnya 2025 when you realise it's something that you regret lah.
Apa
Boleh? I think regret wise, going through this journey, right, whatever that we
Demi tu dia longgar sikit. Okay. Tadi?
Hello. So I mean whatever that we do, right, is we will look forward, no regrets is important that whatever that we do, we serve our clients, right, we make sure that we can go back and boleh tidur dengan aman. Okay. So that when whatever we do, insyaAllah is semua rezeki yang halal, cara yang betul, kita tak mau menipu, kita we don't try to take the easy way out, do the proper way, so that you can sleep easily at home. Go back home, you can sleep easily. Kalau tidak, nanti berfikir macam you know that you might do something wrong. So this is something that we instill in ourselves, as me, myself, and us as a group, that we make sure that whatever we do it the proper way, so that we can sleep at night. That's the
deep betul.
Agent Hans.
I sokong lah.
You second him lah.
If you ask me regrets, in terms of business wise, I think I got no regrets in terms of business wise lah.
Okay.
The only thing is, I think 2024 in terms of, kalau you ask me, is the year whereby kita punya business expenses it hits over the roof.
Okay.
2024. That's the only thing yang I think that is yang even I can think about it lah. Tapi other than that, regrets, I think there's no regrets. Pasal bila kita sit down, kita kalau boleh, we also don't want to waste time. I begin to realise that time is actually very important for all of us. Not only kita yang tengah duduk ni, the listeners as well. You begin to realise whereby time is the most precious and the most expensive thing ever. Even you are a billionaire, you cannot buy time. So looking forward, I want to treasure time even more lah. So not to regret. So when I say treasure time even more, meaning to say that wherever time is at our hands kan, I try to make sure that it's more meaningful in whatever that I do lah. Business wise, of course we will sit down, we will plan, kita akan merancang and all that, but at the end of the day, we just do our best. Hopefully insyaAllah lah, we can help more people along the way. Tapi regrets not so many lah.
Okay.
Salah.
Salah. Orang tengah serius.
Siap dia buta.
I think before we end off, let's ask korang punya 2025 lah for resolution in terms of
like
business.
what is something that you guys want to get in 2025, or are you aiming for 2025 personally?
I think for me personally is still able to help the community, then especially the Malay community, right? To help them with whatever questions or problems that they have towards the house lah, right? Then of course kita sometimes as property agent, kita datang sana, kita pun macam counselor juga for even for divorce case and everything. I do have clients who called me that, Andy, aku macam maybe nak on the divorce part, tapi as much as I will try them, kau boleh jangan lah, right? So at the end of the day is I hope to still continue what I want to do, is to help the community in terms of achieving what they want for the house. In terms of numbers, I think that is secondary lah. As long as it's enough for me to provide for my family, is alhamdulillah already lah.
Okay, jangan.
Agree. So macam tadi Syuandi cakap kan, kalau a lot of people always talk about agent, they earn a lot of money lah, all this and that, all that kan. But honestly, it doesn't come easy lah. Why I say that is because kita tak ada fixed income, and yet we have to go out and look for sales kan. So you can name it lah, ketuk pintu ke, roadshow ke, online ke. But then again, like I said lah, nothing comes easy. So if the agent is doing very well, meaning that he is actually going all out. Untuk apa? Just to what macam Mandy cakap lah, to put food on the table for the family, to take care of the family better. So if he is actually doing very very well, so we must know that belakang tabir there must be a story as to why we reach that place lah.
Betul.
Maybe dia rajin ke and all that lah. So going forward 2025, in terms of business wise, memang we have to sit down because we are doing sales kan. So we must actually come up with a game plan lah, what we want to do, how much we want to achieve and all that lah. But other than that, I think I also want to take a moment and ponder and reflect lah on what we as an individual can actually improve. Macam more love for the family, more love for the children and the time for your spouses, something like that lah. So in terms of business, we go out and help more people. Hopefully insyaAllah we can actually hit our target lah.
InsyaAllah. Tengok tu, kita punya kawan-kawan daripada AceRealtors, diorang tak fokus on like macam the money or the return. Of course money is important to provide for the family, tapi the main thing that we can take away from this is that diorang focus on giving back to the community.
Of course.
That's why diorang punya tagline, untuk masyarakat,
demi masyarakat.
Okay, jadi kalau jangan lupa podcast kita ditajakan daripada teman-teman kami daripada AceRealtors. Jadi kalau korang nak beli rumah ke, jual rumah ke, tak payah pening-pening kepala, korang boleh saja hubungi diorang dekat laman social media diorang dekat @AceRealtorsSg.
Korang ambil satu line dah habiskan dah. Korang juga boleh terus hubungi mereka di talian 88779923 88779923.
And kita akan jumpa korang in the next episode of Al-Kisah Podcast.
Podcast cakap betul, tak ada sorok-sorok, ini podcast cakap betul. Tak ada sorok-sorok, ini podcast cakap betul. Tak ada sorok-sorok, ini podcast cakap betul. Tak ada sorok-sorok. Siapa-siapa boleh go, semua kita undang. Siapa berani masuk, jangan sebatang berang. Al-Kisah bikin pandang macam goreng pisang, itu sudah terang. Panggil semua geng-geng minat turun, jom masuk gelanggang. Jom masuk studio, dah berapa banyak idol, kita kasih sampai viral. Al-Kisah dapat title, ini sembang panas. It's not for the weak, ini sembang panas. Real love on the mix, boom. Sembang panas, 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 panas. Sembang panas, 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 panas. Sembang panas, 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 panas. Sembang panas, 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 panas.